Hey there, race fans. Welcome to race number 3 of the SOPHIE Reverse Grid USA Tour. We are out on track today and looks like some misty conditions, so I don't know if that's going to burn off or if it's going to end up being a rainy one today, but I suppose we are about to find out. So with the race standings at the moment, in the race in the championship, our top driver at the moment is unfazed with 37 points. Jack Kobe, one behind him with 36. Then I'm in third with 35. Rita St. James in fourth with 33 points. And Stiggy is in position number 5 with 32. So it's pretty close up the top there, with only 5 points in it between everybody in the top 5. So definitely uh, quite a tight one at the top end of the race. But let's run through the grid start at the moment, because obviously we're running reverse grid from the race finish of last week, which was at Laguna Seca. So Mitch Morgan finished last, so he starts in first. He's in the BMW here, the 3-litre CSL. Second is Hulky in the other BMW, Steve Soper's Fina BMW M3. Then we got Matt Mudley in position number 3 in the Rothmans Honda Civic Si. Terry West starts in fourth in the older shape Toyota Supra. Then we got Kane Black Raven starting in fifth in the Celsonic Nissan Skyline. Borky starts sixth in the Honda Civic Type R. Then we got number 1 Pops in position number 7, driving the Spoon livery Honda Integra. In 8th, we got Vessel Grenland driving the Toyo Tires Nissan 180 SX. Jack Fury starting in 9th in the Lancia Stratos. In 10th, Wayne Schneider in the 993 Porsche 911. In 11th, it is Mad Mikey in the Repsol Honda NSX. 12th is Greg White driving in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5. In 13th, Welsh Boy in the other Toyota Supra. His one's obviously a bit later model. Then we have in 14th GT Tom in the Ferrari 512 BB. In 15th, Rachel Tamiya in the Colin McRae livery Subaru WRX STI. Stiggy in position 16 in the Chevy Corvette. In 17th, Jacoby in the Sprinter Torino GT Apex. I'm in position number 18, driving the Thrustmaster Porsche 911 930. And Unfazed, who is currently leading the competition with 37 points, he starts from position number 19. And then last week's winner is Rita St. James in the Mazda Roadster, so she starts from the back of the grid. So it's going to be an exciting one here today. So we're going to get up onto position number 1, where we will focus on Mitchell Morgan as we get the race started. And this is a high-speed track, so let's see how everybody goes out here. Best of luck, everyone. Let's race. Everybody lined up behind Mitch Morgan. That is really a fantastic-looking car, the 3-litre CSL. But Mitch Morgan in first, hoping that he'll be able to have a better day out here today. Hulky in the other BMW right behind him. We've got 2 BMWs in 1 and 2. We've got Matt Muttley behind him in the Honda Civic Si. That is a lightning quick little car. It is so quick through the gears. Front wheel drive though as well, so I'm going to expect a little bit of understeer for that one. But it's Terry West in the Supra. He's taking a look at Matt Muttley at the moment. Terry West gets back into third position. Matt Muttley drops down, and we've got Kane Black Raven, who's also got past Matt in the Celsonic Skyline. We've got a new leader of the race. Hulky has moved into first position. He's overtaken Mitch Morgan. He's in the Steve Soper BMW. Nice looking car there. I like the livery on it. The old style. Oh, we got some action at the back here. Mitch Morgan trying to hold off Terry West. He's got the BMW back in front of him. Terry West fighting for that. We've got Kane Black Raven with the Celsonic Skyline taking a look down the inside there. Gets cut off by Terry West. Terry West shutting the door on him. And that green and white Honda Civic of Borky right under the tail fin of of the Skyline. But Terry West gets the better of Mitch Morgan again. There's a big fight down the straight. Lots and lots of cars all trying to clamour for that position. And wow, look at Black Raven, Kane Black Raven in the Calsonic. Listen, getting some really good momentum down that straight. Gets in front of Borky, but right on the back of Terry West now. Borky following really closely as well with the Honda. But Hulkie is flying out in the lead there. Here comes Kane Black Raven to take second place. He's going to try to steal it from Terry West. Terry West defending nice and tight over there. Borky though gets the better of Kane Black Raven. He's moved into third position now behind Terry with the Honda. And look at that green Chevy on the left-hand side of the screen there. He's flying down. That is Stiggy. Terry West though holding a solid second place. They're having to really battle everyone off. Everybody really giving him the gears out there today. Hulkie doing well with the BMW. He's out front still. You can see him just exiting the screen there as we watch Terry West trying to defend against Borky. Stiggy on the back of Borky's Honda as well with the green Chevy. Wow, man, what a lead by Hulkie. He's really flying out in front at the moment. Borky down the inside. Will he get Terry West down here? Terry looking really competitive with the Supra out here at the moment, but it is Borky that gets in front, and Stiggy sneaks through as well. GT Tom has moved up many places as well into position number 5 with the Ferrari 512 BB. Not a car to be messed with out here. There is a really fast car there. Had some issues with understeer at Laguna Seca last time, but nonetheless got a decent finishing position. GT Tom in with 29 points in the championship so far, so relatively close to the top with that car. Really good on the straights. So with these long straights on this one, we should see GT Tom moving up closer to the front end of the grid. But it's still Kane Black Raven in the Calsonic Skyline putting the screws on Terry West, trying to get that pass done, but Terry really defending well in the old Supra. There's Vessel Grenlin in the 180SX Nissan S13, I think it is. He's oh, it looks like Kane might have got the pass done. Has he got Terry West? Yes, he has. Gets him on the inside through the tunnel. And what a pass that was. Having to really work hard for that one. Hulkie's dropped into 4th position now with the BMW. He was leading a short time ago. It's Sticky in the lead now with the big Chevy Corvette. Hulkie is behind Borky, so he's going to try and see if he can get that car in front of the Honda Civic Type R. Borky doing really well out there at the moment. Kane Black Raven in the Calsonic Skyline. Get all sorts of pressure from Wayne Schneider behind him at the moment. Wayne Schneider getting in front of Terry West. Welsh boy behind him now too. So Terry West under lots of pressure there too. The two Supras together. The two Minolta Supras. The later Model 1 driven by Welsh boy. He's got the inside line here, but it looks like Rachel Tamia is trying to squeeze her way in between the two of them as well. So Terry West though holding a great defensive line there, holding off Welsh boy, his teammate in the newer car. Wayne Schneider though all over the back of Kane Black Raven's Calsonic Skyline. Look at the two of them really close together there. A 4-wheel drive system on that car, really state of the art for its time. Look at that Porsche, right on it. Let's move a little bit further back down through the field. Oh, Wayne Schneider looking for the pass on Kane Black Raven. Will he get it done? Will he get that pass done? No, Kane Black Raven back through the front, shuts the door on Wayne Schneider through the tunnel. Great racing by him there. He is a fantastic racer in real life too. Black Raven Racing on YouTube, doing a current series on Gran Turismo 3A spec. But Wayne Schneider looking for that pass again, and he does get it this time by the look of it. Just sneaking through there. Welsh Boy has got ahead of his teammates. Terry West dropping down the order a little bit. Welsh Boy in 7th. He's now behind Kane Black Raven. As Wayne Schneider powers on past Tulke into position number 4. You can see the blue skyline as well, seeing if he can also get past the BMW. He doesn't get that right though. Wayne Schneider in a solid position here, position number 4. He's got Borky ahead of him now in that Honda Civic. And here comes Welsh Boy in the Minolta Supra. A big battle up here with 3 wide coming through the turns there. That's not a great idea. Hulky backing off, playing it smart with the BMW. Kane Black Raven gets through. Welsh Boy gets the better of Kane Black Raven. So Hulky trying to get the inside with the BMW. Will he get that pace back? Let's go back with Wayne Schneider. Doesn't seem to be closing the gap very easily on Borky at the moment. That little Honda is really running well. A really nice looking car, this too. I've always liked the styling of this particular car. A great little performer. Wayne Schneider trying to reel him in. Welsh Boy trying to do the same with Wayne. Kane Black Raven now under pressure from Rachel Tamiya in the Colin McRae Subaru. Here she comes, looking down the right hand side here, seeing if she can get the pass done. She has got great acceleration with that Subaru. Let's see if she can get it done. No, has to go on the brakes a little bit harder, being on the inside. Kane Black Raven holds the position. Rachel Tamiya still trying to get that pass done. Here she comes, pushing him wide into the corner, just forcing her way in between him and the apex of the turn, and she gets the Subaru pass. Kane Black Raven drops into 7th position. Here I come now with the Porsche 930. The Thrustmaster Porsche screaming up the straight into lap number 5, with Jack Kobe following close behind. That is always a worrying place to be, in front of Jack Kobe. You can see Greg White there getting all squirrely on the braking with the Mitsubishi. That car's steering quite loose, kind of more set for dirt and snow races, I think, but he's doing extremely well with it. Gets past Hulky as well. The BMW dropping a little bit further down the order. Terry West is now all the way back into 12th position after really starting very well, defending very, very well with that Toyota, but just not able to keep the consistency and the pace going with the quicker drivers starting from the back and moving their way through the field. But he is, though, still trying his best to get a hold of that position in front. Position number 11 held by Hulky in the BMW. Number 1 pops in 13th. With Unfazed, the current championship leader, with 37 points ahead of everybody else. Unfazed still in position number 14. Vessel Grenland, one of the race winners as well, also towards the back of the pack here. So things are really twisted around with the in the order at the moment. Rita St. James in position 16, the winner of the last race here at Laguna Seca, and she seems to be struggling a little bit with the little Mazda at the moment. Matt Mudley, he's having a hard time with the Honda Civic Si on this track. It is pretty twisty, and I think that car does seem to struggle a little bit with understeer, with it being a front-wheel drive. Jack Fury also seeming to be battling a little bit with the Lancia Stratos all the way back down to position number 18. And Mitch is currently in a big battle with Mad Mikey at the back end of the field. The BMW holding position number 19 at the moment, with Mad Mikey in the Repsol Honda NSX obviously going to be trying his best to get that position from the BMW. Nobody wants to finish in last, obviously, but somebody's got to be there. And unfortunately for Mitchell, the car that he has been paired with for this competition just not seeming to gel very well with his driving style and with the tracks thus far. But it does seem to have a decent amount of pace. You can see him pulling away from the Honda NSX at the moment, but still at the back end of the grid. Sticky with the quickest lap of the race, though. He is your race leader at the moment. He's in the Chevy Corvette. He's got a 2:17.846. So setting the quickest time with that car, but as we know, a very, very thirsty car this. So he's going to have to go into the pits quite early, I'm presuming. And then we'll see what happens as everybody passes him. Where will he end up in the mix after he's got that pit stop done? GT Tom in the 512 Ferrari, 512BB Ferrari. See the understeer on the car as well, pushing through the corners there. You can see the front sliding away as he gets on the power. But that's me in the Porsche, the Thrustmaster Porsche 930 911 Turbo. Into position number 3. This car seems to be really well suited to this track. I've really had a good time racing this one out there. Able to get the power down and keep the car nice and clean throughout the race. So definitely feeling like it is a good mix or a good match for me, this Porsche. But back into 4th position, where the battle is happening. Borky still trying to hold off Wayne Schneider. Welsh boy in the mix there too with the Supra. He's definitely going to be trying to swipe those 2 positions. But we got Rachel Tamiya in the mix with the Subaru as well. That car also proving to be really fast. What we do also consider is fuel consumption, because people are going to be needing to go into the pits at some stage, and depending on how heavy the cars are in fuel, the more fuel they'll need to put in to make sure they've got enough for the end of the race. So not an easy mix to get right, but there we go. Borky screaming up. Sticky's gone into the pits. GT Tom now the race leader. Wayne Schneider trying to get past at the moment. Does he get it done? Yes, he's got ahead of Borky. It looks like a Welsh boy has snuck through there as well. So very cheeky move by a Welsh boy, getting the Supra past Borky as well. But Borky now has got Rachel to contend with. Rachel Tamiya in the rear view mirror in the Subaru. But Wayne Schneider really on the power here, sliding the car around the corner slightly too. But the Porsches seem to be really nicely matched with this track. Looking like it's gone a bit wide. Ooh. Excuse me. Lots of fresh air out here, so I'm starting to get the yawns. But wow, poor. Really tight racing here. You can see how closely knit everybody is. Yeah, Wayne Schneider really doing a good job of keeping that Porsche on the track. And let's move on to position number 7 with Jack Kobe in the Falcon livery Toyota AE86. He's gotten past Kane Black Raven. Then this is Skyline. Really a great car. I know it is Kane's favourite out of all the GTRs. The original Godzilla. The Falcon livery on that Toyota GT Apex. Really nice looking car, that. Cane Black Raven really pushing that Calsonic Skyline. And there you can see behind us, behind them, Greg White and Unfazed fighting it out. I've gone into the pits with the Porsche. So it's Welsh Boy, me in the pits at the moment. The Toyota and the Porsche in the pits. Greg White into 7th position with Unfazed. Oh, you can see how slowly that car is under braking. Greg White really having to work hard to keep that car on track. Unfazed, though, is going to take advantage as wherever he can of the handling issues that Greg seems to be having with the rally style suspension setup on the Mitsubishi. You can see how the body roll really affects the car. The centrifugal forces just pulling that car all over the place through those high-speed bends. So he's going to have to be a lot more careful than most of the other drivers out here. All the other cars seem to have quite a stiff anti-roll bar, which keeps them tighter on the track. Greg is really doing an absolutely stunning job of keeping that car on the track. Unfazed, just biding his time there with the Sylvia. That is an immensely quick car. He's shown it because he's the points leader at the moment in the competition, with Greg White holding him off at this point. Here we've got Terry West in position number 9. He's trying to hold off Vessel Grenland in the Nissan 180. Seems to be doing a good job of that. The Supra quite heavy, but it obviously has a much more powerful engine with a 3-litre. Vessel Grenland with a 1.8. But obviously got some turbos on that to spec it up and get it to a performance where it is competitive with the other races on track. And Rita St. James, nice and steady in position number 11. You can see how flat that little Mazda takes the turns. Vessel though right on the back of Terry West's Toyota. The pass is looking like it's going to be inevitable at some stage. And now we've got the leaders of the race going in, GT Tom and Wayne Schneider in the pits at the moment. Borky stays out in position number 1, and now we've got Jack Kobe in position number 2, chasing him, Unfazed in position number 4, Greg White in 3rd, Jack Kobe 2nd, Borky in position number 1. There he is. His fuel consumption, probably one of his best assets in this car at the moment, keeping him out on track for longer. And that is going to mean a shorter pit stop, because he's not going to have to put as much fuel in to get the car enough juice to finish the race. But looking like he's quite far ahead of the nearest competitor at the moment. Let's just flick back to Jack Kobe, see where he is. So you can see the difference between, or the distance between the two cars, I should say, not the difference. But the Falcon Toyota AE86 or GT Apex as well. Such a fantastic car, so nicely balanced too, and power to weight ratio really, really good. It has got a tough act to follow with Borky in front. Borky leading the race. 20 minutes in, we've only got about 4.5 minutes left, maybe a little less than that of this race, so maybe another 3 laps at best. Borky out in the front, quite a margin on Jack Kobe at the moment, so let's see if he is able to keep that car out front there. I'm presuming he is going to need to go into the pits still, so that is definitely going to throw a spanner in the works, but we'll keep running with him and with Jack Kobe. There's Mr. Kobe. Can't really see at this point if he is making up ground on board key, but both of them are really absolutely on the limit through the tunnel here. Out comes the Honda. Oh, he looks like he's in the pits. Yes, he is. Jacoby shoots out into position number 1 with the GT Apex Toyota. Rolling through the gears. Three minutes to go. And now I've worked my way into position number 2 in the Porsche. Let's see if we can see how far I am behind here. Wow, Jacoby really flying through those turns with the Toyota. Absolutely flying with that little car. He's going to be a tough act to catch. There's the Porsche. That's me in position number 2. I've got Unfazed creeping in on the back of me here with the Nissan Silvia. GT Tom, quick slap of the race, 217.612. That is in the Ferrari 512 BP. You can see Unfazed snaking through those turns behind me. I've got a lot of work ahead of me if I'm going to catch Jacoby. There he is. You can see the Porsche in the background. You can hear him cycling through those gears. There's Mr. Kobe. There I am behind him. That is quite some distance to make up. That is a long way to catch up. So, Unfazed also a similar distance behind me than I am behind Jacoby. Maybe a bit closer. There goes the Toyota. He's a race leader at the moment and doing a great job of it. Absolutely flawless. That little engine being worked to the bone out there. Absolutely beautiful little car. Just listening to the engine tone. Unfazed in position number 3 has decided to go into the pits. He's only got 1% of his fuel left. We'll have to look at that and see what percentage he actually leaves the pit on. But that is going to cost him. That is going to cost Unfazed a lot of time. He's the current championship leader with 37 points. He's only one ahead of Jacoby at the moment, but that is obviously going to change here. Jacoby in the lead, depending on whether I can beat him or not. That is a 20-point. That's a 20-point position for him at the moment, so he'll definitely step on ahead of Unfazed with that untimely pit stop by the championship leader. That is definitely a mistake. Unfazed definitely going to have some words with his pit crews about when they are instructing him to come into the pits, because a pit stop on the final lap is not the best idea. 25 minutes in, the race is over, so the first car to cross the finish line will be the winner. Jacoby trying to hold off the Porsche behind him, which is driven by me at the moment, but try my best to catch up to him. Taking slightly different lines to Mr. Kobe. That is to be understood or expected because of the difference in the car's dynamics. Front engine rear wheel drive in the Toyota, a rear wheel drive of the Porsche. So that definitely makes for different race lines that need to be taken in order to get the most out of each of these cars. But here we go, up to the start finish straight. That's the final corner done. Jacoby in the lead, the Porsche coming past, side by side, coming up to the finish line. Jacoby still in the lead. Who's going to win this? Wow, what a close race. What a close finish. Jacoby first. I'm in second. Rita St. James coming through the tunnel now in the Mazda. She's taking a good, solid third place here for the Mazda touring car. Great show for her, beating the massive big engine Ferrari 512BB. There she goes over the line. GT Tom follows in the Ferrari. Then we have Stiggy coming up out of the tunnel in the Chevy Corvette. What a great race. So here's the finishing here's the finish order. Jacoby in first, I'm in second, Rita St. James in third, GT Tom fourth, Stiggy fifth, Rachel Tamiya in sixth, Borky in seventh, Wayne Schneider eighth, Welsh Boy in ninth, Unfazed in 10th position. Wow. Kane Black Raven finishing in 11th, Jack Fury in 12th in the Lancia, Greg White in 13th. Then we have Vessel Grenland, also another not so great race for him out there today, and finishing in 14th. Number one Pops finishing in 15th in the Integra. Then Hulky 16th in the BMW. Terry West right behind him in the Toyota Supra. Then Mitch Morgan in 18th, making up 2 places. So not a bad start for him, or not a bad race for him. Mad Mikey finishing in 19th position, and Matt Muttley having a bad day out there today with the little Honda SI Civic, finishing in position number 20. So that was one heck of an exciting race out there, and I'm really enjoying this. But it's time to end for the day. So until we meet again, guys, drive safely, take care. We'll see you on the track.